Do you know the difference between a wish, a dream, and a vision? I had a coaching client that I was teaching about, how to build her speaking platform and her business platform. And she was just coming to the session and says, Chris, I'm excited. I am so excited. And I'm like, what? She goes, I finally got my vision. And I said, because what I share is that, before you have a message, before you have a product or anything, you need a vision of who and what and why you do what you do. And I said, well, what's your vision? She goes, I want to reach 1 million people, to be able to impact them, to be able to speak the Chinese language through my system. And I said, great, that's awesome. And I was excited for it. Then we started talking about all the possibilities and how we can make that happen, and how we can reach the world once she had a clear vision of what she had to have, right? But then she shared another piece to me. She said, I shared it to my daughter, though, and we were driving my daughter to school. And then she said, Mom, 1 million, that's impossible. And she says, you don't believe in your mother? She said, you don't believe in your mother? She goes, you got to learn how to dream bigger. And I said, you know what? That's funny you say that, because a lot of people um, don't know the difference in how to dream. And they don't know the difference between a wish and a dream and a vision. And I said, most people live in the realm of wishing and dreaming. What do I mean by that? I said, when you wish about something, you think you can do it. And then I said, when you are dreaming about something, you think, you go from thinking to do it to, I want to do it, right? And then when you get to the vision mode, you make it happen. And most people live in the realm of think and want and never graduate to becoming visionaries. I said it to her another way. I said, most people live in the realm of what they want, but very few live in the realm of make it happen. And you know what? All three of those points are very valid and very important. We need you to wish, because unless you think about it, you start to visualize on the canvas of your mind of the possibility. But again, if you don't graduate from thinking it to wanting it, thinking it to wanting it enough that you believe that what you're thinking about is possible, that's when you move into the dream. But you can't stay in the dream so long that you don't make it happen. You see, the difference between the vision and the dream is still in your head. The vision comes out in plans and strategies and visualization of how to make it happen. You start creating a pathway to make the dream a reality. Here's the thing, you will not pursue what you do not believe. And that's why most people are stuck in dream mode. I dream about the possibility. I want to be in a different tax bracket. I want to start a vision. I want to start a entrepreneurial endeavor. I want to get a better education. But if you never make a plan to make it happen, you never go after it. I remember when I was saying before, years before I wanted to become a coach and a speaker, I was saying it. I was in wish mode for a long time. And what I mean by wish mode, but I was thinking about it. I've always known that I wanted to be a motivational speaker, a leadership coach. Les Brown, I was watching Les Brown when I was a young boy under the age of 10, watching him on New Jersey Network on public TV. And I said, I wish I could do something like that. So as a young child, I was gravitating towards the stage. Yes. But it was always a think about it. I was saying it and saying I wanted to do it, but I was nowhere close to doing the things that I need to do until I met uh, a person who's no longer here. Her name is Tanya Owens, and she passed away. But before that, I was telling her she was a fashion consultant, and she was an image coach, and I was saying she was doing image coaching, and said, I want you to teach me how to dress, because I could barely dress myself. I mean, I was so out of date. It's the 2000s, and I was still dressing like it's 1999. I needed help. But I kept on saying, I want to be a motivational speaker. And, I want to be this motivational speaker. I'm thinking about this thing. And she said, you talk about being a motivational speaker so much. but you're not doing it. Why? And the reason why was because I was wishing to be a motivational speaker. A few years later, what happened was um, I finally decide to make my dream a reality because I started thinking about it to the point that I started to want it, and I believed I can do it. So I joined Toastmasters. And when I joined the Toastmasters, my Toastmaster people who were part of that club in New Jersey, Cherry Hill, New Jersey, or Voorhees, New Jersey, they'll remember this. They'll say, every time I would show up, I would say, my name is Chris Hampton, and I am a motivational speaker. And what I started to do is I've started to craft my messages and work on my messages that I was trying to do. That if I had the stage today, I would have the material. So I went from thinking about it to dreaming about it. But when I started to do the things that speakers do, I graduated from dreaming to becoming the vision. Then I started to compete and win competitions and grow and grow. I never said I think I'm a motivational speaker. I want to be a motivational speaker. I said I am a motivational speaker. And then as I started that journey and started to make things happen, then I started to walk in my vision, and then my vision became a reality. Many of us are still trapped in that mode where we talk about what we want to do, but we never do anything about it. We don't believe it enough to put action to it. I need you to think about your new reality and go from thinking about it to wanting it so much that you're willing to put actions to it. See, visions require actions, plans, and strategies. And that's what takes it out of the dream world. Because when you put plans and strategies together, what happens is things start to become real. Are you wishing? Are you thinking to the point that you want it in the dream state? Or are you a visionary? And it's okay to be in the first two. It's not okay to stay there. We need your vision to become so real to you that it attracts the people that will connect to you to help you to get it. My name is Chris Hampton. I hope that this message has helped you in a way that it gets you to think about your reality differently and release that champ I am in you. Like and share this with someone that it may be a helpful to them because they may be stuck in the wish and the dream, but the world needs to see their vision as a reality.